This is FNG Podcast.
I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. All my life, yeah, I had to fight. FNG, let's go live tonight. I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. All my life, yeah, I had to fight. FNG, let's go live tonight. You can't move on your own. Ouija moves, dancing in the end zone, crush groove. All we do is get dubs, hate to lose. We can do this all day, no snooze. Don't get it poppin' if you saying that you poppin', dawg. Never will I lose to a noob, just won't happen, y'all. Call a deep pass, watch flash, what you crying for? Gonna pass the six, better yet, put 'em up quick. Hear 'em hating from the side, Twitch watch. I guess you say it's about time, TikTok. FNG, where we at? On top. Other leagues can't win, flip flop. I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. All my life, yeah, I had to fight. FNG, let's go live tonight. I was born to be a champion.
What's going on, FNG? It's your boy, Big Boy Deal, the Ravens owner. Y'all, it's playoff time, and we already got a lot of games already played. Of course, the wild card games were played and a couple of divisionals. So we're going to be talking about that. And also we're going to be going over the last couple of weeks, 16, 17, and 18 in the season. So, all right, with that being said, let's bring in the heavy hitters. All right, let's bring in, and I'm going to say it again, my enemy, the Steelers owner, Dragon, Mike Wright.
What's up, FNG? I got Damn It Cat here with me. And to clarify, Dill, enemies while we're holding the sticks.
Yeah, of course. In Madden terms.
Pause, bro. Pause.
Whatever. All right. Let's bring in the guy that I'm about to play right after this show, the Texans owner, Sleep.
Hey, what's up, though?
Appreciate y'all for being on, man. All right. Let's bring in our other commissioner, Hossein Fight, the Raiders owner.
Hey, what's up, FNG? Glad to be on the show. Glad we get to talk about the playoffs here. Excited to be on the show tonight.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you doing it tonight on a Sunday night. Tell the wife I said thank you.
Will do.
All right. Let's bring in Triple OG / Triple OG 9-time Super Bowl champ, the 49ers owner, Tranks.
What's going on, man? I'm barely hanging in here, man.
Yes,
Fever
sir.
just broke, and I'm trying to get as much in as I can before I knock right back out.
Yes, sir.
Good to be here, though.
All right, fellas, real quick
man.
too. We got someone else that's gonna join us. We got Justin, the Titans owner, coming in.
Thank you.
Ooh, awesome.
And I'm gonna post this on our page too.
Yeah, everything should be lit up. Hopefully, you should see everything in hopefully the FNG Twitch is up. Yep, everything's good, looking good. So
There he is. Now we can see him.
What up?
Sure.
All right, gentlemen, we're gonna go over division leaders at the end of the season. Mike is gonna take over.
All right. So we finished up the season. 49ers took the division. Cardinals made the playoffs. Seahawks and the Rams missed out. NFC East, Cowboys took the division. Eagles made the playoffs, and the Commanders and Giants missed out.
Quick question on the Eagles. Is that their first time making the playoffs in a while?
No, I believe they've made the playoffs before.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
As he kind of said in the party, hey, raise your hand, and if you're in this party, you have a playoff win. So I think I got a playoff win. No, he said that. I didn't say it. He said it. So
all right.
So the NFC South, Falcons made the playoffs. The rest of them made a early trip to Cancun.
Mhm.
NFC North, Bears took the division. Packers made it to the playoffs. And the Vikings and Lions, with 5 wins each, had no shot. AFC West, Chiefs took the division. Raiders, Chargers, and Broncos did
Went to
not
Punta
make
Cana.
it, and we're fighting for that first round pick for a while. AFC East, Bills took the division. Dolphins, Patriots, and Jets, no go. And the AFC South,
The craziest
everybody's
division ever.
12-5.
God, look at that.
Jags ended up taking the division. Titans and Texans both made it, and the Colts missed out.
I tell you, I give credit to the Colts, man. They were on a 5-game win streak and still, unfortunately, didn't make the playoffs. They tried their
That's
damnedest to
crazy.
get in.
Dill
Win
said
their
they
division,
deserved to make
man.
it, but
No.
refused to get the spot.
I said what?
I said Dill said that they deserved to make it to the playoffs, but refused to give up his spot for him.
Right.
You gotta win in that division, man.
Yep.
And AFC North, Ravens 15-2, won the division. Bengals at 14-3, missed out, or also made the playoffs. Steelers 8-9, Browns 6-11. We went to Cabo instead of Cancun, so
Whatever.
tequila was in order.
Mm-mm. All right. That's it.
That's it.
All right. We'll go straight to week 16
Yeah.
and just look how the season finished out. It was a lot of good games being played. Of course, you know, the teams that had their, you know, had it locked going to the playoffs, they sat a lot of their starters, but it was some key games in there.
Oh, start off with this Texans Jags.
Terrible game
3-point
by me.
game.
Terrible game by me. It's all right. I wasn't sweating that game too much. I mean, I needed every win to make sure that the Colts did get in the playoffs, and plus everybody, the top 3 teams was going for first place. So that just helped him in this position to get to first place. But it was just a bad game. I didn't run the ball well. I got penalties. I was fighting the game, drops, overthrows. So it was just one of them games. And he bled the clock, ran the ball, and hit me with some timely passes.
Mm.
Yep. Good one for him.
Yeah, that's always back and forth with y'all.
Yep.
Y'all see anything else? Yeah, the
Panthers Saints 1-point game.
Yep.
That was funny.
Was that the one they were talking back and forth?
They
It
were
was a
going
lot of
back and
talk.
forth.
But there was also a lot of turnovers, wasn't there?
No,
Mhm.
2 each.
2 each. Seemed like nobody really wanted to win that game.
Yeah.
No, it was it was one where they're like, "You win, no, you win."
And fight for draft picks. All right, let's see.
Green Bay Philly 1-point game.
And that's
Interesting.
two
Philly
playoff
needed that.
teams.
Yep, I think Philly needed that one to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, Green
I
Bay
think
was
they
winning
clinched.
that game. I watched that game.
I think that game clinched it for him.
Mm.
Yeah.
He seems to have Green Bay's number. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he was down. He came back in the fourth quarter and just, I mean,
Yep.
Crazy. You missed the Seattle Tennessee game.
what
57-20.
was there to miss?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
what's
we
that
didn't
a
miss
miss?
none. Yeah, we didn't miss that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stupid.
The
I'm
owner's
sorry.
here. He might want to talk about how he dismantled homeboy, but maybe we just want to skip it. We just skip
Were you ever worried at any time in this game, Mr. Jester?
Oh no, I had that under wraps. Yeah, it wasn't really too much nothing with that game.
Anybody important get injured in that game? Do you remember?
No, I can't remember. I can't recall.
No problem.
I already had one guy who was out for the season. My wide receiver, but other than that, I ain't have no significant injuries.
Okay.
Yeah, ain't nothing to talk about in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Giants beat the Chargers 31-28.
We also missed going up the Bengals versus the Chiefs.
Again, not much to talk about there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
so
game,
the game
Cincinnati
like
play, and then he just
I don't know.
All right.
There's a whole lot of offense, not much defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of turnovers. Good Lord.
now the one that we definitely need to talk about, the upset of the year,
Yeah.
son taking down father,
Yeah.
Vikings over the Bears.
That was a
Won the
big
game
game.
38.
I ain't see that game.
I didn't see that one either.
Dang, he came back in the fourth quarter.
That was a
Dang.
last, what was the last 10-second touchdown, if I remember right,
Good Lord.
to take the game.
I don't think anybody was expecting that to turn out like that.
No.
Nah, not especially when after that first game he played.
I mean, look at it. At the half, it was
Don't
28
remind us.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
We'll see what he do next season.
Yeah, definitely be
Yep.
interesting.
Yep.
yeah, one thing about New Dorian, and I saw this in all of his games, was first half, basically he was obliterated in the first half of every game that I saw. Second half, he made adjustments, came back, and really shut down his opponents in the second half,
Okay.
for the most part, and was able to come back and make a lot of them close.
Let's see. What else we got on? All right.
Colts Cardinals 2-point.
Yeah, that was actually looked like
Mhm.
it was going to be a blowout at first. I think he was up. The Colts was up like 20-3 or something like that. I know
20 to
17
7.
zip at the half. That's what it was.
Yeah.
17 zip at the half. Yeah. So it looked like it was about to be a blowout. He's up, and then he went up 20-7. I'm like, oh wow. But Dorian came back. He had a
Yeah.
chance at the end, I believe.
Fighting hard to the end.
Yeah, 4 turnovers.
This was the
9
game I think that put me up above the top of the division too.
Yeah.
I needed him to win this because the Cardinals swept me. I couldn't win a tie with them. I had to be one up. So I think this helped me.
Yep.
Nice.
That game wasn't played.
Not played. That game wasn't played.
Yeah, that game wasn't played.
Minnesota beat Detroit.
But that was a sim.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, go back. It says home.
Minnesota Detroit.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was a disconnection.
Yeah. Tampa
I forget
Bay,
about that.
Detroit, Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle kind of fell apart at the end of the season, man. They were in first place in the division.
Green Bay beat Atlanta.
Wasn't the Colts like that too?
Yeah, but didn't he have his backups on this game, or did he have his starters?
Who, Atlanta?
Yeah.
They're the starters.
Did
Yeah, he had a starter.
Yeah. Man, listen. Green Bay's defense, man, all them X's he got out there, there's no way in the world he should be giving up any points.
Yeah.
That boy got a monster squad out there, the Monstars. That's what I'm going to start calling them.
It does look intimidating, either X Factor or Superstar on the line.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That was a
Raiders
big
over
one.
the Jags.
Oh, Halcyon, okay.
Oh, man. He was
Oh, that is
feeling it.
right.
Was that? Oh yeah. I just got lucky on the I just say I had a lot of turnovers that I capitalized on. I think he had a fumble, kickoff return fumble, had a pick six. So I capitalized on the turnovers, and then main thing was just trying to avoid turnovers myself and not let him come back. And he kind of came roaring back in the second half, made it close, and When we went to that overtime, I was like, he's just not going to get the ball. My whole objective was don't give him the ball. Went for it on that fourth down, got the fourth down, chewed the clock, and kicked the field goal and won the game.
Nice.
So, but
Now, here's what really happened. It was 35-14 when I started watching.
Mm.
And then Joseon didn't score again. And I'm just like, screw this. I'm turning it off. And as soon as I turned it off, Joseon turned around, tied the game, took it into overtime, and
yeah,
Good win, man. That's a big win.
Definitely is.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's see what we got. What we got?
Yep, that guy right
Eddie had a
there.
lot of those wins, man.
But this
Oh,
game?
49ers, my bad. 49ers in New Orleans.
I
Yeah,
thought that
I'm
game was
leaving.
closer.
Jets,
Yeah.
Panthers. Oh my God. So the end of the game, Panthers kneel the ball out, all 4 downs. Give the Jets the ball back with like 7 seconds on about their 40. And the Jets throw a touchdown pass for a walk-off win.
Wow.
That sounds like tanking for the draft pick to me. I don't know.
That was crazy. If you give him the ball last, man, he has a couple plays that he just, yep. Be careful with that Jets
7
guy.
seconds, that's wild. And he's managed to pull that
Yeah.
game. Dang.
I don't think he was giving up the win. I mean, it looked.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply. I just
No. I don't believe anybody would really believe, given the Jets 7 seconds, that he's going to throw the ball 60-some yards for a touchdown.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, if anybody knows me, they know I will call it the hell out if that's how I feel. I was just messing around.
No, I know.
And especially with the Jets being so run heavy, you would have never thought he'd
Yeah,
throw a
you're
pass.
right.
So that's definitely
Yeah, I mean, he had 147 yards, and his last pass was 60-some.
yeah.
Right.
Like, what was it? I guess it was 38. I guess it was on his own 40.
Yeah.
All right.
Good surprise.
Go to week 18.
Week 18, Bears Bengals, battle of the backups. The Chargers beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, he took his guys out. He wasn't trying to get anybody else hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
I
lost
think
a couple
Chris
dudes
Jones.
the previous game.
Yeah, I think he
That's
lost
all
Chris
this week.
Jones.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
lost
he
a
just
lot
took
of guys.
everybody out. I couldn't afford to take anybody out, but he took. Yeah, he's like, man, Chris Jones out. This person got hurt. I'm taking everybody out.
Hey, real
Yep.
quick, Chargers owner said only a bum would tank for a draft pick.
Yep.
Yeah, this is true.
All right, Texans over the Panthers.
You can keep going.
Eagles 2 points over Detroit. Miami.
That's Sam. Those are two Sims.
Pittsburgh 35, Las Vegas 23 in the battle of
Shabbies.
the Injury Bowl. I think we both lost at least one player for multiple weeks, and I think there were 5 or 6 injuries.
So I lost. You killed 2 of my receivers, man. That was
Oh
dumb.
yeah, took your top 2 receivers out in two consecutive plays.
Yeah, that pretty much was dumb. I could do nothing with tight ends and fullbacks. I need to do like Tranks and have like seven or what is? Do you have 10 running backs, 10 receivers?
That's something in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
I need my backups back up to be ready to
I'll
come
tell you
in.
what, that's the first time I will agree with you. I'll never say that you don't need enough backups after that game.
You never know.
Washington over the Jets. Cleveland took down Baltimore 49-45.
Was he was playing
Starters?
his backups though that game though, right?
Bill had his offensive backups in, but not his defensive.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
I had everything. I had everybody. I had all my backups, but they kept on subbing them in. So But yeah, I
I
had
was
some.
gonna say because I saw a lot of X's and stars in that defense.
Yeah, they kept on. I don't get it. Like I moved them down the depth chart, they'll still be in. So whatever.
Yeah, it'd be worst time losing.
Rams cards tied.
I actually needed the
Yeah,
Rams
that's
to win
wild.
this game so I could bench my guys in this last game, but because they tied, I had
Yeah,
to play
because
my
you were
starters.
struggling.
Yeah.
You were definitely struggling that last game.
That's 3 ties that we had this season. I think that's the only time we have ever had 3 ties.
3, I thought it was just 2. Vikings
No.
had the tie. The Rams and Cardinals have a tie. Who else has what other team has a tie?
I gotta look. I could have sworn there were 3 ties.
Well, it's 4
I could
total
be-
teams, but it's 2
Yeah.
games.
Packers.
Packers
I
and
can-
Vikings.
Yeah, I can look. All right. So San Francisco 31, Seattle 28.
So you
Yeah,
said you
game.
put your starters in this game, or you had your backups?
I had to play my starters. I think there was a point I put my backups in.
Yeah, you put them in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this game wasn't as close as the score. The game was
Okay, I
over.
was gonna say the score looked does like bad. What's 31?
Nah, he was.
Pretty close.
The only thing I didn't need him to do is score quick. I didn't care how many yards he got. I just didn't want anybody to get hurt. So I put everybody in out, and everybody that I could.
Yeah, I mean you had 18 minutes. He had 10.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I was trying to get
Can't
out of
score if
there.
you ain't got the ball.
Right, I was trying to get out of there.
Denver locked up the number 1 seed
Number 1 pick.
or number 1 pick
Mm,
with this game.
Made us
This
wait for
game.
nothing.
Titans let the Saints beat them.
Yeah, what was that?
Messed
Was
up
that
the division.
Was a seeding thing or what, man?
No. You know what happened when you play down to your competition.
Enough said. I do a lot of that.
Yeah. You play down to your competition. It's an uphill battle. Yeah.
He like
All
you
right,
talking
and
smack
the
to him.
wild card.
Oh yeah. I think in my game he was talking junk after I beat the Saints, and the Saints, he turned
Hey,
it
Mike,
up
show
this
the
game.
playoff picture real quick before we jump into so everybody can see after the season what everybody sat at.
All right, so playoff picture.
So we had
Ravens
Baltimore.
got home field advantage in the AFC. Falcons got the home field advantage in the NFC. So you got the Birds there. Jags, Texans, Kansas City
7
Titans,
seed.
and Buffalo Bengals. And then on the NFC side, we had the Cowboys, Packers, Bears, Cardinals, Niners, Philly.
And that was our wild card rounders. Okay.
There were so many switches right near the end for the NFC as far as where the seating was. I went from the 7th seed at one point when they showed the playoff picture, because in the franchise at the week 13 they show you if the season ended. I went from the 7th seed all the way to the 4th seed. Thanks to the Colts again for beating them for me.
Yeah, Colts went on a
And for everybody else for beating the Seahawks for you.
Oh no, Seahawks just lost those.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right, the
So
Texans
wild card.
Jags.
7 seed.
All right.
7th seed versus number 2 seed.
So what was that week 17, 16 or 17? You played them. You lost by 3.
Yeah.
What was different in this one?
Yeah. I knew what I did wrong. Like I told all y'all, I knew what I did wrong. Smoked on top 5 this time.
Covered this tight end.
I know you play these guys a lot, right? And you get a feel for what they like to do. And I'm sure they got a feel of what I like to do. And I try to switch it up a little bit when I play them, just to give them something a little different here and there. But I wasn't too worried about it. Like I was sick all week. I was just thinking about it. Every chance I got to sit up, because I wasn't playing the game. I didn't have the energy to get on. So I already knew the last time I played him, I'm like, you had a chance to win that game. You just kind of blew it. And I'm confident enough in my game, and I'm patient enough to beat someone like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He's a good defensive mind. You don't throw him the ball or you don't turn the ball over and fumble it, he can't beat you pretty much. You're just gonna beat yourself when you turn the ball over against them them twins,
Definitely.
man. They'll take the ball away. So just don't turn the ball over. Don't turn the ball over. Took my time and made him play defense and made him try to play offense.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, there was a point in this game where you went for it on fourth down.
Mm-hmm.
This is before his ensuing drive,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he didn't get it. And I was concerned. I was really concerned that you weren't you were in trouble, and then you just turned around. I just, you know what I mean? I was like, the whole time I was like, "Oh man, take the damn points! Just take the damn points!" I don't want. I said, I don't want you to just give it up on when you could just put points away and make them up. But it would only put you up by one score. So I understand the mentality,
Mhm.
going for it. But I
Yeah.
don't know. I like
I
points
wasn't
over.
worried at all. It was no decision for me.
He
I'm
wasn't
like,
worried because
yep, they were in the
we were
party.
talking about it, and I was like, why didn't you take the field goal? I would have made a 7-point lead. And
Yeah.
he's like, well, because he'd go down and if he gets a 2-point conversion, then he wins. And I'm like,
Yep.
but if he doesn't, then you win.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
I'm not taking that
he came
chance.
back and
you locked it down and got that pick and closed it
got
out.
the pick
Yeah.
anyway to close
I
it
mean,
out.
he didn't throw a touchdown pass. So
Yeah.
for me, I wasn't worried about it. I'm like, I'm not worried about him going up the field. I know exactly what to cover and where to
Mhm.
cover.
Mhm.
Now, if it was somebody with some type of crazy offense, yeah, I might have taken them points. But I think I was in his head in that game. Listen, he plays good defense. I learned how to get away from that, that run block shedding that he does and all that. I'm like, all right,
Mhm.
we're gonna do that. We're gonna fix that real quick.
Yeah, he's got a good line, man. Those guys are terrorists.
His
Great
line
game to
doesn't
watch.
bother me.
Great game to watch.
Yes.
His
All right,
line does
Green
not bother me.
Bay 31, Dallas 41.
This was a game at the very beginning.
I didn't
I
get a
fell asleep.
notification that it was on, so I didn't get to watch it.
It was a good game throughout. I sat and watched
Yeah.
it. I think the Packers. His issue is he doesn't play his right personnel. So if Deshaun come out in 3 wide receivers, the Packers have linebackers on receivers. I'm like,
Mhm.
dog. I don't know what world
Barbecue
that
chicken.
works in. Yeah, I don't know what world that worked in. I was just sitting there watching, like, dog, you got to change that personnel up, man. You
Man.
can't have a linebacker on CD Lamb.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah,
Crazy.
it was multiple times. Yeah, he come out in 3 wide, he's in 4-3, and I'm like, come on, dog. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah. All right, Tennessee 47, Kansas City 37.
Oh man, thank God Chris Jones was out. Nick Bolton was out. Um, oh man, thank you, Madden gods, man. Whew, I ain't had to worry about them 2 guys. Yeah, it was a pretty close game. He surprised me with the running game. Oh man, that run game, he just went crazy. He was giving me a little issues. I believe the first half. I think he started out 10. Yeah, he came out 10-0. Man, I had to stop that run and buckle down. Got a couple turnovers, and he gave me extra possessions and had to close out the game. I actually had to run the ball. That would help me.
What? Hold on. Let me
No,
record that.
yeah, I actually ran the ball. Yeah,
So,
but
Justin, I
outside of
don't know
that,
if you kept track, but Pacheco was like the number 1, number 2 rusher
Mhm.
through 12.
yeah, he was killing me with him.
And then he stopped running with him. I mean, he had games where he had like 20 rushing yards. So he is very capable with running with Pacheco.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't run with him.
Top 3 because he stopped.
Yeah, he just stopped. That's the part that surprised me.
Yeah,
I looked at the end of the season and saw that McCaffrey was in the top 3. I was like, what the hell? Like, there were so many running backs in
We
front
know
of me.
why.
Yeah. But
Najee
Pacheco,
got hurt, so he
he
didn't play
shouldn't
the
even have
last.
made it a competition though. Like the Chiefs are very impressive when they add the run with their pass.
Yeah,
And of course he was down two major weapons, so it was difficult. Going
yeah,
out there with a backup quarterback is big, but still, like Pachenko's a big weapon out there, so I expected more.
yeah.
Yeah, them turnovers hurt him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cardinals, Bears. Bears 17, Cardinals 3. And this was
Oof.
Damn.
I mean,
5
so
turnovers.
it was 3-7 with 7 seconds left in the first half, and the Cardinals threw a pick six.
Oh,
Uh,
jeez.
and a long pick six too. I believe he was in the red zone at the time, if I remember right.
Mm,
And then 3 points scored the rest of the game. I mean, it
yeah.
was,
Yeah,
and
he
I think
seemed
that was
he
on. I
seems
think
toward the
that
end
was
of
on
the
the
year he
Bears' first
struggled, huh?
drive too.
He was struggling
Yeah, it
toward
looks
the end
like
of the year.
it looked like he had some struggles on offense this year. Just
It
trying to
was
figure out
like,
because the team is
wasn't
good.
wasn't he like 15-2 or so? He was the number one seed last year. What do you think the major difference was between last year and this year?
For
Don't
who?
know.
With the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it must be him. He got talent on that offensive side.
yes, he
Yeah.
does.
He got weapons.
And the way I was messing up at the beginning of the season, after last season, I was like, man, I ain't ever going to win this division. So I was really shocked that I even had a chance. But I think the Seahawks kind of had a good start off, so I guess that kind of hoodwinked them a bit. But yeah, I had just been rooting for them to lose, so I haven't really looked at them that closely.
All right, Bengals decimated the Bills 69-24.
Mm.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't even
that game,
close.
I started watching. It seemed like it was at the beginning. The Bills were giving him fits on defense, and all of a sudden, he threw that bomb, scored that touchdown. After that, it was a barrage of points. I'm like, God dang.
And
Sometimes
then
that happens.
San Francisco shut out Philadelphia.
Play bully ball.
That
That's why you
game,
sick, man. All the energy you spent
Damn
on
shame what you
whooping these
did to
guys
that
for
kid.
3-0.
Mr. Tranks fell ill like within an hour after this game. So
Mhm.
Definitely
handing
did,
out that
bro.
ass whooping took it all out of him.
You're a monster.
Yo, I'm gonna just say this. Usually, I don't give my direct opponents this much advice, but when he was in the party with me, and he seemed not dejected, but the aura he was giving off was, I'm about to lose this, man. And I wasn't going to argue with him, but every game I go into, I'm always nervous. You know what I mean? I'm
Mm,
always expecting the most from my opponent, and expected to have to adjust. And I wait for them to show me they're not what I thought they were, the giant I've set them up to be. That's everybody
yeah,
I play. Unless I play you so much, like you don't show me anything new. That's different. But I don't play Brian enough to really. I've seen his game, but I don't play him enough to even give him too much credit. So I said, I just gotta assume it's gonna be one way. And then, but this dude, he kept throwing to my cornerback. 21 points were off of interceptions, returns for a touchdown. That's like the worst thing you could possibly do is one, give me a pick, but then give me a pick six. I don't even gotta do anything at that point.
yeah.
So get the
Yeah,
run
and he's
game
got a
going.
stacked
So
team
you had
too.
the
So
you had the
keep
easiest
that team
game.
stacked.
Out of everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah, he got the defensive player of the week that week too. 3 picks, 3 touchdowns. Yeah.
Jalen Hurts shouldn't be an X factor next year or superstar. Yeah.
There's a couple. There's a
AJ
couple
Brown need to be
quarterbacks
a
that shouldn't be
superstar.
anything.
I ain't hate. I need something on the playing.
Rodgers retired yet?
Who?
Mm-mm.
Aaron Rodgers retired yet?
Oh,
Talking
I'm
about
not
in our
sure.
game. Did he retire in our game?
He's about to retire in real life. About to once the Jets kick him off that team.
Man, the Niners are still talking about getting him.
Oh boy.
They're trying to leverage him versus paying Brock Purdy. See what I did in this league? I paid his ass. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not. I'm not
Damn it,
messing around.
Purdy.
Hey,
Hey,
I still bitch about you, but shit, you getting your money.
Yep. All right, we still got the divisional.
Mm-hmm.
It's
No,
not sharing no more.
I know. Divisional's not over.
We can still talk about it. Games that have been played. It's gonna be 2 weeks before we talk about it. Let's talk about it.
mhm.
I
Roger
say
that.
I'm done
There's only
talking
one
about
more game left. Hey, Trent, when are you playing your game?
I haven't scheduled it because when I contacted you guys, I just got enough energy to even get on. Worst case scenario Tuesday, but I'm gonna try and get it in Monday. Assuming I'm feeling like this tomorrow, but for a longer period, I'll flex for whatever his best time is. As long as it's not the time I got to pick my No, tomorrow's a holiday, so I mean, so it should be tomorrow should be easy for me.
Mhm.
As long as it's not super early in the morning, I should be able to get it in.
Okay. All right. Sleep
Take
and
the
I
Bengals.
we're playing right after this podcast.
Mhm.
So you just heard it from Tranks. All right. Texans. I'm sorry, Titans and Bengals. What happened, my brother?
Man, that guy, man. Man, it's tough playing. It's tough playing you two guys, man. Uh,
Try, he's in
I
my
don't want
division.
to take nothing away from him, man, but I'm
he
at
jumped
a
on you early, man.
disadvantage when I play y'all guys, man. Y'all got all that talent over there. Oh man, yeah, he jumped out early. I had a couple turnovers in the beginning of the game. I wish I could take a couple of them throws I threw. Man, it was crazy. Um, I felt like I had to get rid of the ball quick because my right tackle, my right side of the line is just trash.
Dude,
He wasn't really blitzing. He was just
Yep.
he wasn't really blitzing. He was dropping everybody back. It was 4-man rush. Next thing you
oof.
know, I got like two guys coming at me. I'm like, how is this possible? Like,
Mhm.
oh man, yeah. I just had a tough time in the first half stopping his offense. In the second half, I kind of
You know,
buckled down and send some heat. They make him get rid of the ball quick. Um, Man, it was just too late by then. Once I figured it out. Um, so hopefully
you did
next
not
year.
run the ball in the first half.
Say that again.
You did not run the ball in the first half.
Yeah, I got frustrated early with my guys dropping the passes. Yeah.
So it's
Been
your
there
solution
before.
was to throw it
Got
more.
to run the
Yep.
ball. The thing.
You
Yeah.
Been
think do
there
you think it's your
before.
Slow that
quarterback,
game down a
Justin?
little
Do
bit.
you think it's your quarterback or your receivers?
Say that again.
You were I think the moral of the story was a lot of drop passes and turnovers. Do you think it's your quarterback or your receivers that's making you have this issue?
Oh no, it's my offensive line. It's my right
Your
side.
line? Oh, you're right,
My
sir.
right side of the line. Right guard to the right tackle, man. They need to be
Woo,
replaced immediately.
damn.
Yeah. Left side fine. The right side is just whew. Yeah. He wasn't
On
really
top of
sending
playing
too much.
somebody really good too. I mean, I know he makes it hard to
Yeah, I
succeed, but
can't
that was
take
a
I'm
nothing
just
away
skill.
glad you
from
made it
him.
close toward the end there, man. 'Cause I started watching the beginning. I was like, man, this is gonna get out of hand, and you settled
35-10.
down, and yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, dude, he's always tough, man, to play. It's always chess. Me and him go back and forth every season.
Mm.
All right. And
Yep.
then the
And
Cowboys and the
Cowboy. Yep. The Bears took down
Oh,
the
damn.
Cowboys.
I was asleep when this game was played. So
Mhm.
Now,
I missed it.
I was watching it, but I was in and out of sleep because I was still kind of sick. My fever didn't break until
Mm.
like a little bit
Yeah.
after this, but
Mm.
I mean, it was really
Sorry.
Isaiah controlled the clock, and um, which is weird because it looks like this. Isaiah had 13 minutes and 10 seconds, and the Cowboys had 14:50. But um,
So you're
ow,
saying he just had better clock management?
he had better clock management, and I think the reason really that the Cowboys had the ball that long is because if you've watched the Cowboys games all year, he's quick strike, quick strike, quick strike. And Isaiah took that away from him and made him play small ball. So
He made a lot of mistakes, at least from what I saw on third downs, and it wasn't like turnovers, really, but it was more like he would run a route. There was one play call where we had a guy wide open on the left for a touchdown. The Cowboys did. He rolled to the right and then ended up throwing an incomplete pass and having to punt the ball. Ended up having to go for it when really he should have just punted the ball. Another turnover, but it wasn't an actual turnover, unless other than turnover on downs. And when you looked at the Bears game, he was very balanced. He was very measured, and he never seemed more rattled than necessary, which I think he showed his playoff experience. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Not that the Cowboys didn't have any, but they had really one run
Now,
before.
let's be honest, the Cowboys don't have too much playoff experience.
Well, that's what I was saying. He showed his he showed his playoff experience because he never played like he was in it or out of it. He just said, "Well, I'm gonna get my drive together. Let me work on this, and this, and this." So his measured approach to the game made it seem like he was in control of the entire game, and it was the errors on offense that the Cowboys were making. He kind of just gave the game away, in my opinion.
Yeah, and we said the King of the North would once he got his a good handle on his team. Now that he's got a quarterback, he'd be back to the normal, being on top of the division, making the playoffs, and giving guys a fight. So I think he's back.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where all the X factors and superstars is at in the game in the NFC North. Oh God, jeez.
Yeah, I'll be losing
Yeah,
some.
no, it's a
So
shame you don't have any X factors at all, Justin.
No, he does.
Got a linebacker, at least one.
Yeah, just one.
Defensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we got all the awards where the pretty much for the season. Everybody got the players and stuff, the rookies and all that stuff got awarded the yearly awards.
Yeah, we could definitely look at that.
Who is what?
MVP.
We could look at that.
Lamar Jackson.
Oh, of course.
You know that he over there smirking. You look at you. You're looking at it right now.
Of course.
that's like 4 seasons in a row almost.
I wonder why.
The damn
MVP.
That's why.
See, Lamar Jackson was MVP.
What are the next three?
Dak Prescott, Joe Burrow, and Will Levis.
Not bad. Will, I see you.
Fine.
What about the other awards?
AFC. Mark Andrews was Offensive Player of the Year.
Oh, wow.
AJ Richardson, Brevin Jordan, and Josh Barrington.
Man, you had a lot of guys, rookies, man. I applaud you there.
Them dudes.
Steve. Yeah,
That dude didn't play like in 4 weeks. Still was one.
Defensive
Player of the Year
was Ernest Jones.
X Factor.
Yeah.
On the trade block.
My lone X Factor.
Shit, I don't have one on
you
defense.
Haven't upgraded your quarterback yet. That's the crazy part.
Alakun and Corey Trice.
Yeah.
My rookie was 6. Okay, look at him.
Which he pulled Corey Trice off by practice squad. And
oh,
did
wow.
that.
That's crazy.
So,
My God.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Building.
Offensive rookie, AJ Richardson, Josh Barrington, Orlando McAllister, and Rashad Luckett.
Okay.
Barrington and McAllister probably would have had it if they hadn't got hurt.
I would have definitely had it.
Defensive rookie of the year, Alani Callaway.
Leon?
I was fighting. I was trying to keep sleep was on my heels.
With
Every
the
game we
Texans
talked like, hey,
pulling up.
he had all his guys there, man. I was like, every time he talked to me, he's like, hey, man, why is your guy beat me? I was like, maybe a sack. I think he got an interception. I think he might be tackles. We were just going back and forth.
Best quarterback, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, CJ Stroud, and Will Levis. Look at that. That's the MVP race right there.
Yeah. Shit ton of
Best
yards, I'd say.
running back, Brees
Jets,
Hall,
yeah, you good.
Pacheco, number 2, Achan, and Najee Harris.
Not bad.
Najee was out for the last 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how Price is up there. I didn't even run that much.
Wide receiver, AJ Richardson, Barrington, Jamar Chase, and Roman Wilson.
Mm-mm-mm.
O-line is Creed Humphrey, Chris Phelps, Joel Batonio, and Andrew Voorhees.
You got a lot of players in
Hey,
it.
I got a question
Yeah.
for wide receiver. Why tight ends are not mentioned?
Because they're tight ends and not wide receivers.
So what category would they be in then? There's not one. They should be wide receivers.
Offensive player.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not a
kind of hard with
position.
tight ends, man. Yeah, because they're not classified as receivers. They could get the receiver one if they, the best offensive player, but it's hard for that's what your guy won, Andrews.
Right.
He wasn't even anywhere near on the receivers list, so I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, because he's not a receiver.
Yeah.
but how
They
you
don't
win
have
offensive
their
player
own
of the year though?
special thing for tight ends.
Damn, you took
Should
it
have one.
from Crosby there, man.
Yep. All right. Defense, best D line, Matabuke, Crosby, Chris Jones, and Deshaun Gatewood.
Another rookie. Jeez.
Yeah. He had at least 4 or 5 rookies in the dang contention for all these awards. I'm like, yo.
He over there building something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I think that's dog on here trolling. Forget you, dog.
That is
Best linebacker, Ernest Jones again, Khalil Mack, Alani Callaway, and Leo Chenal.
No
Best
surprise.
DB, Corey Trice, Justin Simmons, Derek Stingley, and Amani Hooker.
Was Trice was he a rookie there, Mike, or was he just a vet?
No, it was second year, I think.
Oh, okay.
He saw some potential in the guy.
Yeah, man, you done cut a dude. He done made him a star. Damn.
I know. I like Corey Trice. I didn't have the spot for him on my roster with the other guys that I had.
One man
So he took him
trash.
and did some good stuff. All right. AFC offensive or NFC offensive player of the year, DK Metcalf,
DK.
who is one of my favorite players just because he learned how to learn sign language just so he could trash talk and not get fined.
Damn, it's all
CeeDee
Cowboys
Lamb,
and Seahawks. Damn.
Chuba Hubbard, and Kenneth Walker III. Defensive player, Micah Parsons, Jesse Bates,
Micah.
Tyrell Dodson, and Lucas Van Ness. Offensive rookie, Travis Hunter, Malcolm Hewitt, Torrey Holt, and Adonis Creed.
Not bad.
Defensive rookie,
This
Kareem
guy.
Shields, Jonathan Comm, CJ Tranks Jr.,
Oh shit.
Sidney Harris IV.
Oh wow.
Look, you even got Nolan Nash down there too.
Wow.
Best QB, Dak, Penix, Caleb Williams, and Jordan Love.
No surprise there.
Best running back, Chuba Hubbard, Kenneth Walker, Christian McCaffrey, and Alvin Kamara.
Yo, the Saints be running the hell out of Kamara too. He's really good.
Yeah, you do.
Yep. Run, flat, run, flat, run, run, flat, flat, run.
It's offense out like that.
Texas route, just to throw it off. All right. Best wide receivers, DK Metcalf, CeeDee Lamb, Travis Hunter, and Christian Watson. Best O-line, Jordan Morgan, Ryan Ramchick, Tyler Guyton, and Talais Fuaga. I know I screwed that up.
Fuaga.
All right. Best D-line, Lucas Van Ness, Kareem Shields, Chase Young, and Aiden Hutchinson.
Nice.
Damn, 2 Packers up there.
Best linebacker, Micah, Tyrell Dodson, Jonathan Comm, and Boye Mafe. Best DB, Jesse Bates. Jaquan Brisker. I don't know. Max Melton,
Jaquan. Yeah.
Jaquan,
JC Jackson.
and
It's
JC
crazy.
Jackson.
Man, I noticed NFC got a lot of their rookies in contention for these awards
Yep.
versus the AFC.
Means
Wow.
the Steelers are
AFC
better.
had a lot.
Nah, shoot, that
It was
seemed
just the
like
That's
Texans rookies.
Texans were the ones who had a lot of their rookies in there.
The Browns had theirs up there.
It's like, dang.
Crazy because that rookie corner, man, that dude, he only plays in dime and he got like 8 interceptions.
Yep.
Barely on the field.
And that is that.
I think that's everything,
Peace.
fellas. Is there
Oh,
anything-
wow.
So, gentlemen, we got, like I said, the Ravens.
He don't even know. He's so tired. He don't even can't even say we got
Yeah.
You
The Texans and the Ravens about to play right after this show. Hopefully, Tranks has his game scheduled for tomorrow or Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
We go from there, man.
I'll
Congratulations.
reach out after the show ends. I'll reach out right after the show ends.
Yes, sir. Congratulations to everybody that made it to the playoffs in advance. Good job. Justin, man, I appreciate you jumping on too, man.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice having you on there, man. You've been a familiar face now. You guys start
Yeah.
make that keep that
And he's
going.
not scared to show up after a loss.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mhm.
important. He's a man. He'll show up. He'll show up when he wins, and he'll show up when he loses. I like that about him.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Yes,
It's been
sir.
a fun season, man. 12-5 all down the board in my division. You know,
Mhm.
That's
It's
crazy.
been a
Y'all
fun season.
division by far.
Did that happen to the Colts before?
Hey, you got dog in this. What you tired for?
Hey, man, kick dog out the league. Man. All right.
I think that is his first winning season since he's gotten to the division.
Yeah.
I believe that is, yeah.
I agree. Yeah,
But he did tell me he was gonna play more seriously this Madden. So yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. He getting a lot better though. He getting a lot
Yeah.
better.
He beat me this season, so yeah, he's definitely better.
yeah.
I also applaud him for not trying to jump ship. Someone made a comment about someone made a comment online about switching over to the Patriots. He's like, nah, I'm gonna stick with my guys. Respect.
We started something here. We want to finish it.
Right.
No, and he's really a Colts fan too. So
Yeah, that helps too.
Yep. All right. League news. We do have a vacant team. You want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just got to figure it out. I think someone made a suggestion on who to add. We may just add that new guy on there. Because everyone else has already been locked on the teams. If we do any kind of shift in the teams, it'll be next Madden when we do the open it up to see if anyone's looking to switch. But as of right now, pretty much where everyone's at is pretty much where you're gonna be. We'll pretty much try to bring a newcomer in that way. When the new Madden drops, we at least have 32 owners. If anything changes, during that time from then we'll toss it up. But most likely, I think someone suggested a new guy, and we'll look to see if we can get that new guy in and fill that slot, and then keep on rolling. And hopefully, the way we're going, I'm gonna be honest. Hopefully, I'm excited to see that everyone in the league is playing games, scheduling things accordingly. Every now and then we have a hiccup, but if we keep going, then we're going, man. It might be 5 seasons versus 4, so it'd be nice to see us
Yes.
get 5. So we haven't had that in a while, fortunately because of EA's hiccups and delays and whatnot. So, but
Yeah.
keep my fingers
Yeah.
crossed. Everything goes as usual, goes as normal, and we keep knocking out these games and advancing these weeks, and hopefully we can get a like I said, 5th season in.
Sir?
Usually we don't open the teams up for switching until like the close of the 4th season, because we never really know if we want to stop it at the 4th or go with the 5th. But right after the close of the 4th season is when we can seriously talk about switching teams, because then we can evaluate who's been here longer, who's actually just made a move, that type of thing. So
Correct. Yeah, and we always watch the trades, man. We watch so y'all make them trades and try to jump ship.
Nah.
or you
Everybody
screw your
staying where
team
they at.
up.
Yeah, you staying where you at.
Right.
Take that challenge. See if you can make that team work.
Yeah. That's
All
all
right.
we got though.
All
Be all
man.
right.
Right, exactly. He will. Hey, excellent show, gentlemen. I appreciate everybody joining and everybody watching. I even had one of my boys on here, Dwight Brand.
I was wondering who
Okay.
that
Good
was.
friend of mine. I bowled with
mentioned, I
him.
was like, "You're both gonna stream," and then you were like, "I am." I was like, "Oh, Dill must know him."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So actually, he just invited me to his Madden league, so I'll check it out. But thanks to White for watching. That's all I got, gentlemen.
Have you played him?
No, I haven't played him yet. No, he running.
Ah, make sure you're in his division.
Right. All right. That's
Take him
it.
down, sweet. Take him down.
Huh?
Take Dale
That
down,
guy?
sweet.
That guy?
Take him down.
Man, I don't know what you did to Dog, man. He just
Nobody gonna do nothing to dog. Dog just
Man,
crazy.
Dog just a
He one of them
troll,
old
man.
dudes that ain't got nothing else to do. You know?
Dog is a professional troll. Are we off?
I can hold on. We're good then. This is it, right?
Hold on, yeah.